Welcome back to Portalatro mouthpiece refacing. Today we're going to continue with the Sumner mouthpiece, and I'm working on this for Dr. Sachs Woodwind Repair, Kim in Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, as you remember, yesterday we flattened the table and moved the facing up. Alright, so today I'm going to be looking at putting a new facing on this mouthpiece. So I've taken a measurement of the existing facing, and I have this helper tool here, which is used to illustrate the numbers on the facing. So you can see that this is the curve of the mouthpiece, and this line here would be your read, or in the case of mouthpiece refacing, it is the glass gauge. And these lines represent places where the feeler goes down between the gauges. And what happens when you do that is you get a facing, and I represent my facings in 1/16 of an inch. I do not use the metric system. So right now what's on this mouthpiece is a facing of this 5, 8, 12, 18, 24, and the tip is about a 6. And I need to figure out where I want to go with this mouthpiece. The customer wants it to go to about a 7, maybe a little bit more would be okay. And I have looked back in some of my other facings, so I know what works pretty well for a 7. So I'm going to show some other numbers here that I'm going to try to get to as I reface. This is a good process to go through in planning out what you're intending to do before you go to the sandpaper. Okay, this is what I'm planning to do. 7, 11, 15, 21, 28. So I'm going to be moving this first station back considerably. Some of these I'll just move by 2/16, but this one I'm going to be moving by 4/16. That's something you really got to think about when you are going to reface, and how you are going to put force onto that mouthpiece, because this area here you need a lot more force to get that back 4/16 than up here, and then of course you're going to need more force up here on the tip to get it open. Okay, so I'm on the spot here on video. I'm not going to try to make it exactly. It's something to shoot for. And so sometimes these numbers don't come out exactly the way you intend, but it's something to shoot for. Let's see how close it comes. It's always good to say a little prayer at this point. This is the hard part of refacing. Let's see here. Well, yeah, there we go. All right, one more. And I am going to go ahead and open up the tip even just a little bit more using a technique I'll talk about another time in another video. And we'll give it another one. That's just a quick table flattening. I've got a ways to go on the table. That influences the reading that you're going to get on your first station. Um, I'm hoping that what I just did is will have moved the facing down considerably. See, and if at first you don't succeed, yeah, try again. But yeah, that moved it way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28. 20, 21, to 15, 12, 13, 14, 9, 10. I'm getting there. I haven't gotten there yet, and the reading is showing me a lot about what's happening now. This is an important time in the refacing. So I'm shooting for this line of numbers here, and I haven't gotten there yet. And as a result of what I just did, I lengthened the facing considerably on the left side of the facing. That's this side. So what I need to do now is lengthen it on the right hand side and continue moving these numbers. The ones on the left are getting close, but on the right it needs to definitely move down quite a bit more. So now I control this with my index finger. I'm going to be putting pressure onto the right hand side of the mouthpiece. And my right is your left is my right. I say right when I'm looking at the facing. I consider that the right hand side. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move that down a lot. And pushing the table up on the left. I'm going to even give it one more. A little more gentle this time. Okay, as a result of that, I've got a little bit of deformation at the tip, which I'm going to have to deal with later, but let's see how that facing is looking. Still really having trouble getting the fulcrum on the left. Okay, I'm getting there. Still not there though. 4, 5. Got a ways to go on this mouthpiece. So that's the process. It's not done yet. Got a ways to go to get to this facing that I'm looking for with the tip opening of 7. But anyway, that is the basic process that I go through when you send your mouthpiece to me, part of the process. And I hope you will take a bid on Portalatro mouthpiece refacing, and don't settle for a mouthpiece that doesn't play great.